Church. Now, since Becca is in Northern Ireland for a few months, I gathered up a few of these guys to help me with the Kids Church video. So, just to recap, this week we're going to continue going through our series on the Sermon on the Mount, which is found in the book of Matthew. Colson.
Starting in chapter 5.
Starting in chapter 5, that's right. And it's all about God's kingdom. Now, is God's kingdom just like our kingdom is, Cyrus? No, it's kind of backwards from how we would do things. We've learned about the type of people that God blesses in the Beatitudes. We've learned about what our job is. What's our job? Eliana.
Tell other people about him.
That's right. And what does he compare us to, Kalia?
Salt and light.
That's right. Last week we learned that it's not enough just to not murder, but that we should also really not hate, be angry, or call other people names. This week, Jesus is going to continue to tell us how to live in God's kingdom by telling us a really difficult thing, that we should love our enemies.
Hey kids, fun fact guy just bouncing around. I have a fun fact for you. Did you know there are 4 books in the Bible that talk about the whole entire life of Jesus? They're called the Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. That's pretty cool. Fun fact guy out. Just bouncing around.
All right, so in Matthew chapter 5, verses 42 through 48, Jesus starts out by saying, "You have heard it said to love your neighbor." Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have some pretty great neighbors. Do you guys have some good neighbors? Yeah. I want you guys to think about your favorite neighbor right now. We have a lot. So we like to get together and play games with our neighbors and have fire circles with our neighbors. And, oh yeah, we have this sweet neighbor who loves to give us all kinds of treats and invites us in, and we love to talk to him. It's pretty easy to love our neighbor, isn't it? Yeah, but is that what Jesus stops at? Does he stop at saying love your neighbor? No, he doesn't. He tells us to go the extra mile and actually love our enemies. That means that we're supposed to love those who are mean to us, those who might be kind of nasty to us or say unkind things. Do you think that's easy to do? No. It's definitely not something we could do on our own. There's only one way we're ever going to be able to love our neighbors, and that's with the help of Jesus.
Oh, hey kids. Fun fact guy just taking a nice nap in this nice weather, but I have a fun fact for you. Did you know in the Gospel of Luke, there was a Pharisee that went to Jesus and asked him who his neighbor was. And Jesus told him a story you might be very familiar with called the Good Samaritan. It's found in Luke 10, so ask your parents to read it to you tonight. And it talks about Jesus telling everybody that we should love and care for all people, even the people we really, really don't like. That's a pretty cool fact. FFG, back to his nap.
All right, so we talked about how Jesus wants us to love our enemies. And in this section, he actually continues to tell us exactly how we can do that. He says the first thing we should do is do good to those who hate us. So what are some ways that we could do good to people? Leah. That's a great idea. We could give them a pencil whenever they need it if we're like at school or something. Cyrus, what's another way we could love our enemies or do good to those?
When they're in a tough situation, help them.
Yeah, look for a way to help them if they're in a tough situation. That's excellent. Eliana, one more way.
If they get hurt, you can help them.
Yeah, absolutely. And when we do those things, we're actually doing the next thing that Jesus says we should do, which is bless those who curse us. So when we're doing good, we're being a blessing. The last thing that Jesus tells us to do is to pray for those who are hurting us. You know, it's really hard to remain upset at someone who we're praying for. Because if we're praying for them, then we actually want Jesus to help them. Sometimes it's hard to know how to pray though. So some simple things that we could do is pray that they would have good friends in their life. Pray that they're having a good day. And pray that Jesus would show us an opportunity to be kind to them. So here's a challenge for you and for all of you guys. Until next Kids Church video or next Kids Church, if there's someone that you're having a really hard time getting along with, take the time every day to pray for them. And I bet by the next time we get together, you guys will have a better relationship than you do right now. Because it's really hard to hate someone that you're praying for.
Oh, hey kids, FFG here, playing some Fortnite. That's right, Fortnite, because I'm cool. But did you know that Jesus didn't just tell us how to love our enemies and his enemies, he actually showed us how. When he was getting arrested and before he died, he actually healed a Roman soldier that was coming to arrest him. That's pretty cool. And he was Jesus' enemy, but he blessed him anyway and healed him. That's really cool. FFG, back to Fortnite.
Thank you so much for joining us for Kids Church today, and thank you guys for helping me out with this video. We have been learning a lot, and we have some great action steps to do as we learn to love our enemies. It can be a hard thing to do, but it's easy to remember. We just have to remember 4 things. You guys ready? Love, do good, bless, and pray. Let's do it one more time. We have to remember to love, do good, bless, and pray. Very good. So practice those things until we get together again, and keep working on memorizing Matthew 5:16. Do you guys remember that verse from a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
All right, let's say it together. Let your light shine before men, that they will see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Excellent. And we'll see you guys in Baltic and New Philly on Sunday and in a month for another video.